saying to people I look so bad. Like, I'll see it, like, once I hit the send button, I'm like, oh, shit. That was not a good photo. I was like, ugh. Double chin, shoulder, and feet. My hero crazy. I'm a little bored. Oh, man. Little boy.
+3 in all my attributes with it. Fuck. I don't like being heavy. Bro, what the fuck, bro? I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. This nigga.
This nigga fucking chasing me on my horse and shit.
This package is so big for just a fucking phone.
Call this motherfucker in, bro. Fuck this nigga. Get off the horse.
This tool.
Bro, this is broken! Dude! Nigga! You just get unlimited fucking hits? Oh my fucking gosh, bro.
This is a weird ass fucking phone.
Some bullshit. Fucking hate bitches.
A scam.
Bro, you're fucking spazzing, nigga. Nigga, oh my god. What are you supposed to fucking do? Any fucking teleports? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Killed him.
This phone is weird.
What the fuck is this? I've already been here.
Pleasure, thank goodness. I'm still looking snotty. What I don't really I suppose I'll ask Matt, certainly. I know he can tell. But I suppose I'll ask Master. But I suppose I shall ask Master Hugh.
I didn't probably do much to slay out. Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, and my prayers are mine. Well, I've had them so. The girl. I need her to local mob. Who'd stay with an ugly brute? Absurd. I refuse to believe. I don't doubt you, but I know when.
If I do, I suppose I shall ask Master. I suppose I'll ask Master.
Back already, no matter.
If you look at this company's bio, they describe themselves as a local technology company which develops technologies based on decentralized
I am pleased. Would you like a blessing? Would you like?
The point is, the one thing to take away from this video is that if a company can't tell you what they're doing for you, then there's a pretty good chance that they're trying to hide something. Also, fun fact, I found a Reddit thread from someone who applied.
Dated.
Seems an awful lot like their job for them. They basically gave me like a 2-week-long assignment which involved building an app from scratch with a really specific set of functions. But very sneaky. Okay, fine. This small cone in the world. I knew I wanted to see one of these in person. I just had no idea how to get one. I set up eBay alerts in case anyone missed it. I trawled through sites like AliExpress and Gearbest probably once every 2 weeks in case any seller found they still had inventory. So, just before I was about to...
See, Zach came home, he left.
Really?
Yep. That's what it's gonna be like until he finds his next girlfriend.
Until he finds his next girlfriend.
It's probably gonna be soon. Because that's... all the girlfriends that he had was like pretty soon after another. I think he's just too nice or something. Because the last time she came over, you were here, you were at my house, and she came over. That was the last time.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And they seem like they're fine in the room. It didn't seem like nothing was going on.
Or 67.3%. So 67.3% of teenagers spent less than 4 hours watching television a day. Part B, at least 5 hours. To determine the number of teenagers who spent watching at least 5 hours of television a day, we will look at the chart and identify the groups that spent at least 5 hours a day. That is the group 5 is less than or equal to X, which is less than 6. And 6 is less than or equal to X, which is less than 7. Therefore, 12 plus 15 teenagers spent at least 5 hours a day watching television. We also need to determine the total number of teenagers. The total number of teenagers is the sum of the whole group. 18 plus 31 plus 24 plus 38 plus 27 plus 12 plus 15, which equals 165. Therefore, we will divide the number of teenagers who spent at least 5 hours watching television a day by the...
I'm doing homework and I'm playing a game back and forth. I just need my MacBook.
point is another sacred tier. And further on from that, to the northeast, they drop a lot of runes. So if you add is a portal. There's a portal a little bit later on. The end boss of this dungeon also the tombs with catacombs hidden under a little precipice. Always lose all of the glove launch inside of catacomb dungeons, as it's this upgrade material that allows you to upgrade your spirits. At the end of this, you'll be able to get Godric soldiers to +2, and will upgrade them inside of catacomb calling them. Also, upgrade your flasks as well. After this, we need to get an item that boosts our rune acquisition for later in the run inside of catacomb dungeons, as it's this upgrade material that allows you to here at another Church of Marin indeed. After this, go back the way you came, except turn left near the ravine in order to access the western side of the Weeping Peninsula. At the northern side of the Weeping Peninsula, you'll find a sacred tier in the church. Of blood grease, go back to Fort Height until you find this statue, get one to break it, and pick up a ton of smithing stone shards. You now have enough shards to upgrade your weapon to +3. Next, go north until you hit the War Master's shack. Here, you can pick up a ton of Ashes of War and eat. War, that would be fantastic for you if you're looking to do a blood build. But below where I am now, and the mini-boss behind me drops Bloody Slash, which is an Ash of War that would be fantastic for you if you're looking to do a blood build. But up this ladder is what we came for, and it's 1/2 of the Dectus Medallion. We'll be using... So if you don't have a +3 weapon, get one to break it, and although go through the ravine until you find this upturned carrot, except turn left near the ravine, Spirit Calling Bell, inside of catacomb portal. This portal to the right until you see doesn't ruin any quest line, doesn't for Radagon's Sorcerer. Ruins until you come across this bridge and this beetle. This beetle drops the Ash of War Determination, which is a powerful path. Avoid the giant and head into the 3rd Church of Marika tier as well, which unlocks the map for this area. Look at Wondrous Physical height. You'll find a Grisk blood item to your weapon and lot of runes, so if you ever need to quickly rune come here, walk to through the Great Bridge, which is a little bit further on, and kill those guys. For now though, continue south past the bridge, and follow the path as it curves to the right until you see the Putrid Avatar. Go behind the tree of the Putrid Avatar to find us. So, I started in this one is +13, and I have this, and increases the power of my charged attacks, 10 healing flasks, useful in a variety of situations. Here you get the whetstone knife for Ashes of War and your mount. With your mount, head east to this little encampment. Here you'll find the Armorer's Cookbook 1 beetle. This beetle drops to the left here to go north into the Mistwood, replenishes its 1 shard to continue south along the path. Soon you'll reach your first guide stele, which unlocks the map for this area. Look at your map and go towards the Minor Erdtree. Here you'll find a basin with 2 crystal tears. These can be added to your flask of Wondrous Physic, increasing your stamina regeneration and the damage done. Let me show you how. Blood roses.
Nail polish remover turns styrofoam cups into slime. It melts it. Pretty cool.
Maybe not bad. I was trying to find this thing.
This stuff right here is a final the cup. styrofoam cups, and they put it in nail polish remover. And that's what made it turn into.
Damn, it breaks it down.
Like he put these cups into it. Look. Look.
Oh, it just starts doing that immediately?
Yeah, but he was putting pressure because him and his brother were trying to see how long all of it would do.
It did all of it?
But like it turns into slimy stuff. See, look. Look how it picks it up. That's what it turned into. Like the hell?
Privacy's important.
Yeah, privacy's really important.
It is to everybody.
Privacy is everything.
Every text you send is just as open as your letters, including pictures. Your texts are open.
You've got to be crazy if you want to change the world.
Has the world changed for the better?
Next, we have to go south to the Weeping Peninsula, cross the sacred tier at another Church of America, At this point, it's time to do a little bit of fighting, so let's make our character more powerful. Walk all the way back to the Church of Ella to upgrade your Morning Star to +3, and coincidentally talk to Rena to get your Spirit Calling Bell. Also, upgrade your flasks as well. After this, we need to get an item that boosts our rune acquisition for later in the run. So, go southwest from the Church of Ella until you hit the beach. Go along the coast past the merchant and pick up the gold pickled fowl. These next two things are somewhat optional, although I would recommend them if you want to be powerful. Head towards the middle of the island from the western side, and you'll find the Tombswood Catacombs hidden under a little precipice. Always loot all of the glovewort inside of catacomb dungeons, as it's this upgrade material that allows you to upgrade your spirits. At the end of this catacomb in particular, you'll be able to get Godric's soldiers to +2, and we'll upgrade them a little bit later on. The end boss of this dungeon also drops an incredibly powerful spirit summon called Luteal. To summon him, however, you need 21 points in your mind slot. So, if you're planning on leveling a crafter build, you might want to invest in Luteal and in your mind stat as well. Above the Tombswood Catacombs is an Erd Tree avatar. It drops components for your flask and wondrous physic. The Opaline bubble tier gives you a shield, and the Crimson Burst bubble tier gives you health regen over time. These two are both my favorites so far in the game. This is where things get real. Walk to the Third Church of America, where you got your flask of wondrous physic earlier,
Watermelon
and go
around the
north
campfire.
behind the church.
I've never heard that before.
In some bushes is a portal. This portal takes you to the very northeastern edge of the map in Caelid. You are currently very underleveled for this area, but that's going to change. Portal. This Church of America, where you and over time. These two are both my favorites so far in the game. This is where things get real. Walk to the Third Church of America, where you got your flask of wondrous physic earlier, and go north behind.
Megan. You can put diamond answers in the boat. You just gotta warm them up in your straw.
You wanna do that?
Yeah, because you can eat the bubbles.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe and if this video gets 25,000 likes, there'll be some fire in the next episode.
I've watched like every single worst reviewed restaurant from this dude, and I know what to look for. If it's bad food or
So here we are, Baton Rouge. We have found probably the nastiest 1-star in all of Baton Rouge. So here we go. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to a brand new episode of My Unfortunate Friday. Starring yours truly, Brandon Taylor. We are the Taylor Bros. You just copy everything I say? I'm researching for that. What a disappointment. Tasted the same,
to the church. At the dead end of a river, hidden in some bushes, is a portal. This portal takes you to the very northeastern edge of the map. You're currently very underleveled for this area, but that's going to change very soon.
That makes more sense. After almost an hour wait, we were made to wait even longer because they didn't have any crab pressures. Our waitress tried taking our food order 20 minutes after she already taken it. She forget, or did she was kind of oblivious. It took her over 20 minutes to bring a root beer out for my daughter, and she almost gave the table next to us hot. By the time their silverware was clean, all of our food had gone cold, which was probably the worst service I've ever had. We left without taking a bite.
As we're about to pick up over 50,000 runes in one go. We're going to head south to Grail's Dragon Man. As you travel along the path, you're going to see these guys. These guys are small, but deadly. They will one-shot you most of the time. However, they're very easy to stun on. They drop a lot of runes, so if you ever need to quickly rune farm, come here, walk through the Great Bridge, which is a little bit further on, and kill those guys. For now, though, continue south past the bridge, and follow the path as it curves to the
Oh, he's fucking right. Oh, whoa.
Go behind the tree with the putrid avatar to find a spirit spring, which will bring you right behind an enormous dragon. We're gonna kill this. It's gonna take a while, but it's worth it. At this point, you'll probably get the invitation to go to Round Table Hold. You don't have to say yes to this yet. And also, while you're at the Grace checkpoint, upgrade your Crimson Flasks to kill those guys. To find a Spirit Spring, which will, they're very easy to stun lock, and they drop a lot of runes. So if you ever need to quickly rune farm, come here, walk through the Great Bridge, which is a little bit further on, and kill those guys. For now though, continue south past the bridge, and follow the path as it curves to the right. Until you see the putrid avatar. Go behind the tree. Spirit Spring, which will bring you right behind an enormous dragon. We're gonna kill this. It's gonna take a while, but it's worth it. Around this point, you'll probably get the invitation to go to Round Table Hold. You don't have to say yes to this yet. And also, while you're at the Grace checkpoint, upgrade your Crimson Flasks as much as you can. Next, we're going to kill the dragon. I want to mention at this point, I'm not 100% sure that this doesn't ruin any quest lines, so if it does, please leave a comment and I'll pin that comment to the top. If this does ruin any quest lines, you can always go back to the little guys at the Great Bridge and farm your runes there. So while you're at the Grace checkpoint, we're gonna kill this. It's gonna take a while, but it's worth it. Kill those guys. For now, to find a Spirit Spring, which will bring you right behind an enormous dragon. We're gonna kill this. It's going to take a while, but it's worth it. Around this point, you'll probably get the invitation to go to Round Table Hold. You don't have to say yes to this yet. And also, while you're at the Grace checkpoint, upgrade your Crimson Flasks.
What the fuck is the Grace?
Next, we're going to kill the dragon. I want to mention at this point, I'm not 100% sure that this doesn't ruin any quest lines, so if it does, please leave a comment and I'll pin that comment to the top. If this does ruin any quest lines, you can always go back to the little guys at the Great Bridge and farm your runes there instead. To kill the dragon, craft some blood grease, apply it to your weapon, and get swinging. We learned how to do this earlier in the Fort Hyper section. However, if you skip that, you can always just smack it with the normal Morning Star, since that does have some blue qualities. Use the gold pickled outfit in order to boost your rune acquisition for that big payout. If you do this, you'll get 15,000 more runes, because the dragon drops 50,000 and 5 of the dragon hearts with surrounding dragons which die over time. in these dragon hearts for spells at the churches of Dragon Communion located here and here.
They always do bathroom reviews too. Holding it when somebody walks in.
Make sure you spend these runes immediately. You don't want to...
Hopefully I can use it.
What?
The spell that I just got. Try it.
Yeah, they said that they were really bad. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would you ever bake it around? Yeah, people like to bake it around just about anything. Go ahead and try it out. There's cheese in the middle. No. It had a little bit of kick to it. I don't know, try one before you try anything else. Just go like one each thing. Not like, I totally don't. Oh, why is there cheese in it? This is my mom and dad, king and queen, and this is me, sitting 5 seats away from them. But after 2 of us,
Cheese and bacon on shrimp.
Figure out what your build is generally going to be, because we're about to die. Behind us is Fort Farah, and this is a tricky place to get out of and defeat all the enemies within, so we're just going to, because we're about Union, located here and here. Make sure you spend these runes immediately. You don't want to lose them, so figure out what your build is generally going to be, because we're about to die. Behind us is Fort Farah, and this is a tricky place to get out of and defeat all the enemies within, so we're just going to run through it and probably die at the end. We're here for a few things. First, you'll loot the other half of the Dectus medallion, which we're using later to skip to an endgame section. But we're also here for Radical's Spore Seal, the talisman that you can get by dropping down one of the holes located at the end here. This medallion, place to get out of and defeat all the enemies within, so we're just going to run through it. here for a few things. First, you'll loot the other half of the Dectus medallion, which we're using later to skip to an endgame section. But we're also here for Radagon's Sword Seal, the talisman that you can get by dropping down one of the holes located at the end here. When you get down, break through some pods and get ready for a jump. But make sure you loot that item at the end. Don't do what I did. That item is a golden rune that'll give you a ton of levels. Keep going, and then loot Radagon's Sword Seal. This gives you +5 in Vigor, Endurance, Strength, and Dexterity, which are stats that most classes end up using, and it all comes at the downside of taking more damage.
Oh my god.
I tested this, and I only took a couple points more damage than if I didn't.
I'm getting one tapped. What the fuck? Let's run him back around. Are you entertained? Time to run. Time to run. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, he's this nigga was so tired. He texted, yes, no, just right now. He texted me, Jay woke up. I still need it, and I go, because I took that as just woke up. I still need the charger, and I was like, oh, okay. So I said, you good, G? I was seeing. Let me know though for sure. And if you're trying to get on this Elden Ring, then he said, like 10 minutes later, he's like, I mean, do you need it? My fault. Laugh. Like, this nigga's so tired. He typed in, like, he didn't mean to type that. He meant, do you still need the charger? And I was like, oh, yeah, I thought you needed it. And then I said, you're still trying to hit the desk, bro, as well. Oh, no. Bye-bye, 6K. What? I lost my 6 beans. I don't think I'm getting that back. Cover your nose, deadly fart inbound. Very, very, very deadly fart. Cover your nose. Smell. Smell right now. No!
Wear it. So that just seems crazy good to me. Especially in the early game where having 20 extra stat points matters a lot more relative to your low level. The next thing we have to do is travel on this mountain path that takes you around Stormvale and allows you to bypass it and go to the next open world, which is Leonia of the Lakes. Once here, go to the nearby church and pick up another sacred tier.
You good,
Head
baby?
north from here, go through the ravine, through the camp, and then sit down at the Grace next to a merchant. This merchant sells the Kite Shield, which is a great 100% physical block shield, and he also sells the crafting recipe for crystal darts. If you don't have enough runes for these at this point, remember you can always go back to Faroon Great Bridge and farm a little bit there, but pick up the cookbook and pick up the shield if you don't already have a better shield. We'll use the crystal darts later on, but for now, continue along the road, pick up the map fragment for this area, and then continue on until you meet this NPC sitting in this gazebo. Take this opportunity to mark your map. If you go up, you'll see a mining cave, which are these reddish holes right here. Mark it, because you've got a long way to go. As a side note, that NPC has a quest that sends you to the northwest in search of an abandoned hut. Find the abandoned hut, and the thug nearby will sell you boiled prawns for 600 runes each, which vastly increases your defenses while consumed. So he's a great source of defensive items, and if you do his questline, he'll show up later in the video in the next area as well. After this, follow the path that is demarcated by these light blue glowing lanterns that appear within the fog every now and then. Eventually, you'll find your next grace checkpoint and a guide stele, which unlocks the middle section of the map by these dupes. So he's a great source of defensive items, and if you do his questline, he'll show up later in the video in the next area as well. After this, follow the path that is demarcated by these light blue glowing lanterns that appear within the fog every now and then. Eventually, you'll find your next grace checkpoint and a guide stele, which unlocks the middle section of the map. Take this opportunity to mark this gazebo on the map to your southeast. This one gives you 3 smithing stone shards, tier 3, which will help you upgrade your weapon very soon. Grab these and head north to your main marker. I should probably explain what the main marker is for. This is for a cave, a mining cave, that gives you a ton of shards, but most importantly, it gives you a smithing stone bell bearing. Bell bearings can be handed into the statue at the Round Table Hold, and from that point on, that statue will sell you more items. In this case, the bell bearing will unlock smithing stone in the video in the next. As a side note, that NPC has a quest that sends you to the northwest in search of an abandoned hut.
he's wearing a full
Find
suit.
the abandoned hut, and
They
the
drove a
thug
suit on this
will sell you boiled
hill.
prawns for 600 runes each,
Gloves
which
and everything.
Good morning, good day, good afternoon, whatever time of day that you're watching this video. We have a surprise for you. Well, not really a surprise. We're going to a one-star hotel. This time we are in Louisiana still, Baton Rouge. And you know what? We did a lot of research on this hotel. This is actually our second hotel. The first one-star we went to renovated, and it wasn't an actual one-star. It was a 42-night. So we decided, let's go back to our nice surprise. Let's fill it in. That's not what we're about. We're not playing the worst of the worst. The best of the best. That's exactly what we're giving you.
Oh, my leg. Need a stretch. Still want to go on a walk or something, baby. Are you down? Baby.
What are you looking at trying to start? Show me, and I'll consider parting. I'm not in love with it. You're a shrewd first.
Immediately requested a refund. The place is not suitable for human beings to even rest. I should not have been surprised because the area was sus. Now you guys know why I say sus. There's no other questions that. Do not waste your money or time. They only get 1 star because I received my refund. That is sick. And if we go back to a 2013 review, which we don't usually like to review, this lady actually got a photo of a giant bed bug, which I'll pop up on the screen right now. That is disgusting. And real quick, I want
Imagine seeing a whole bunch of those infested into a fucking couch. Ugh. Never get out of your head. Every time you look at the couch. But thank God Lexi got a new one.
Lexi had him?
Yeah, Lexi had them infested all upstairs in her couches. Because of her uncle came over and like he
had it bed bugs?
Yeah,
and fucked his shit up.
Yeah, but they got new couches now, so they're not the same ones.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because I never, after I moved,
you never went back on that couch again, did you?
Never really sat in my own house. I was just.
You got the same thing at Sophia's, don't you?
Yeah, I find like a chair that has barely anything on it. I will sit on that. I will not sit on your bed. I will like. And that's probably why Jayla and Sophia both got rid of their beds.
Because that's just gross, and you had to show them.
Like Sophia was like, my bed spring was broken, like it was coming up. I'm like, okay, that's what you're just telling me. But really, what was going on was your bed was probably infested with bed bugs. Because she moved into Jayla's room.
Why don't you just tell her to stop capping? Like if you told her to stop capping, she would.
So Natalia tells her all the time, "You're lying, Sophia." The stories that she says, Natalia would be like, "That's a lie. That didn't happen." I can tell what is a lie.
Well, really, honestly, you just have to tell it. Like, I know when you're capping.
Like, I don't lie about fucking stories to people.
Well, they try to look cool for you because they think you're cool as fuck. You know that? And you don't do bed bugs. You keep your shit right. You don't do that.
I'm not dirty.
Exactly. You don't do that shit.
They're dirty. If they see shit on the floor, they'll leave it there for weeks.
Yeah, you don't do that.
And don't pick it up. Like, Natalia had a piece of shit on her floor, on her carpet when I went over there in the morning. And she was talking about all the white powder, and she doesn't know where the white powder was. There's shit literally right there. And she's going to school. And Sophia didn't even pick up the shit that was left in her room. That like when she moved all of her stuff, and then there was a whole bunch of shit that they didn't know about. And Sophia didn't pick it up for like a whole week. And her mom was getting on her ass, saying like, "You can't go nowhere until you clean up your room." Da 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 da. And Sophia's like, "My mom's being a bitch." And Ty's like, "Well, she just wants you to clean up the shit in your room." She left. I feel Jayla's room the most nicest, to be honest. It looks like a room. Like a teenager's room, not pigsty.
Not pig style.
It's like, it's literally.
Oh my gosh.
Walking, like the videos that I showed you of the dog, that's Sophia's room, there's crap all over the floor and everything. There's literally just garbage on the floor. Like, look. I mean, it looks a little clean, but like there's stuff all over the floor. I know it's possible. I had Natalia hit the joint.
Really?
The night she was gonna go.
Oh yeah, when we go to the disco, do you just want to get some bud and just roll a blunt, or what do you want to do? It's up to you, man.
That was so funny though. So didn't phone.
No! Digger staff? What the fuck? Let's see this shit. about to lose my mind. You've been gone for so long, I'm running out of time. I need a doctor.
Remember these?
Call me a doctor.
When the panda and everything was
That
killed?
was busting.
Yeah, this picture looks bomb. It looks
I
yummy.
need a doctor to bring me back to life. To bring me back to life.
This is her with Zach. Trying to like give him kisses in the air. This is Blayton's and Barrett's, or Blayton and Brinson's room, all white. You see this?
Bruh. Oh my gosh.
Over here. Outside. It's Cleo. Look. Your Kobe takes a dab.
You over here got the filter on. No, what the fuck?
I was trying to get my eye.
I'm about to lose my mind. You've been gone for so long, I'm running out of time. I need a doctor.
Look at her.
She be posted.
Listen. We cuddling.
Yeah, she'd be that girl and be like, sorry, I'm so sorry, and then back away. Emma was, I can't, she couldn't even put herself in that situation. Yeah.
Oh. Hair looks so nice. I took a picture of my hair because I wanted to, but I make it. It was before I get in the shower. My hair. I put the day, December 1st, 2021, because it's curly. That's maybe I want my hair to look like this.
I can put them cheeks. The hair looks really nice, that mama.
Oh my god. Or another one.
I'm on Apex. Yeah, for sure.
You need your pants. You can see your boxers in the back.
Fuck that. Bruh!
Bitch. She's so stupid. You're just trying to take a cute video of this. She's just trying to bite my face.
Always.
Look at Italians over there. Look at my hair. Look at my hair, baby.
Let's go!
I asked Maddie, because Maddie always asks Sophia if she's okay, because supposedly Maddie thinks she's like angry or sad all the time. I was like, Maddie, did I make her mad? And we were talking about face expressions and like why people don't come up and talk to people. And she was like, you always be like giving people the eye.
Who, you?
Yeah. It was like,
Yeah,
don't
do.
fuck with her. That's what
All
Maddie
the time.
said. And she's like, yeah, and if anybody gets you mad, and then they're like, yeah, definitely don't.
So all of them, I can do that, but you're the exact same nigga as everybody else here. You won't die from that.
Look, RV got pulled over.
So what, dude?
RV.
You said Arby's.
RV.
Look, RV got pulled over.
Right in the middle of the road. RV didn't turn or nothing. It came off the side.
I'm supposed to be running through this bitch. To my mind, shut up, I'm running out of time.
Look, I want the quickie, and this is what's happening. Quickie's coming in.
Is this yesterday, or is this long time ago?
This is 1 time ago. November 10th.
You need to go.
I feel bad for Natalie.
You need to fucking dog.
No, my mom's not going, or Anthony's not going. Coming over no more, they're going over to their house. Look for chickens. Ready?
Let me. Oh my gosh, I do no damage. What the fuck?
Supposedly my mom wants you to be there when she talks to me.
I don't have nothing to do with your tardiness.
She said, and on Sunday we're going to talk about this school attendant, and I want Jay to be there too.
Like I said, I don't got shit to do with that.
She said, I'm not happy with this emoji.
You better put your 2 cents in about me. 'Cause I ain't do shit. I ain't in trouble.
No, it's just a chicken. It's a chicken.
Oh. Hold up.
It's chicken.
Hold up, mama. Owie. Owie. Hold up, mama.
My butt was bigger. But if you look at this photo and you compare to the other one, this one it looks way bigger. Way more plump. See?
That booty up right now. Let me see. Put your booty up. Like just like you did in that one. Put your head under the bed, under the blanket.
What?
There's nothing over there. It's just like yes. Just like he said, do this. I do that. I said the same thing, don't I? It's a light skin thing. It's a nigga thing for sure. I'm about to lose my mind.
Oh, when Drew was taking videos.
Lastly, resourceful defenses within student. So he's a great source of defensive items, and if you do his quest line, he'll show up later in the video in the next as well. After this.
That's the dude. That's the dude.
Oh, when I used to chill in Preston's car and smoke with him.
Things more than your bloody idea, mate.
I took a video of that one dude that wrecked Preston's car. He fucking talking
Who does some stupid shit like this? This is my fucking drive-thru.
Drive-thru.
Fucking
Driveway.
mine.
Stupid enough to get
Who does some stupid
anyway. Lucky she ain't died.
I was so pissed. I took a video of the car and was like, it's in front of my drive-thru. In the driveway. Why do you sing that song?
This is very, very, very.
Look at how yummy! You're yummy! Yummy! Yummy!
Flavor is that?
It's my flavor.
No clue what flavor it is.
It's my flavor. Blue Caraco.
I don't know what Caraco is.
Yummy, like
I don't know what
flavor.
Caraco is.
I mean, it's supposed to be alcohol, but not in the flavor.
Call this nigga. Here's your puppy.
Lexi has a hamster. When a little fight going on. Baby, look. They're all friends now.
Hey man, we don't do violence in public.
I had to get the video anytime. No, but those tall ass motherfuckers be looking so fucking slow. It's like, what the fuck? Like me and Sophia, we gotta go around them. It's like, damn. You can take fucking 4 steps and just run. We take 4 steps, it's one of yours, okay? 1 step for you, 4 for us. So walk faster. Yeah, baby, look.
Hold on.
It's so funny. I got Tay-Tay fucking on your back.
The thought should please. Oh yes, thank you kindly. Did I forget
What the hell are you doing?
In my Sikh, stalwart tarnished. You are very brave yourself, but a steady heart. Such strength is. Brave tarnished. Seek the Altus planets tarnished. Are doomed to wander the outer. You are no ordinary tarn. A volcano manor will fully. Oh, this land of Vienna will live instead at the base of the valley, near the Grand Lake.
Look how gross this shit looks.
I wish they could video my ball.
This shit. Look how gross this shit looks.
Let me sit here.
Look how gross this shit
Look at puppy.
looks.
Yeah, that's really dirty.
This shit.
It's still like that. When Preston was in my 5th grade civics class,
Follow the path that is demarcated by these light blue glowing lanterns that appear following the path. Eventually, you'll find your next crazy encounter and the guide cell which unlocks the middle section. Take this opportunity to mark a bit.
you're very Koda. Baby, you're Koda.
What up, baby?
Koda.
toasty ready. Like, hi.
Gazebo on the map to your southeast. This one gives you 3 smithing stone shards, tier 3, which will help you upgrade your weapon very soon. Grab these and head of the map by these light blue glowing lanterns that appear within the fog every now and then. Eventually, you'll find your next grace checkpoint and a guide stele which unlocks the middle section of the map. Take this opportunity to mark this gazebo on the map to your southeast. This one gives you prawns for 600 runes each, which vastly increases your defenses while consumed. So he's a great source of defensive items, and if you do his questline, he'll show up later in the video in the next area as well. After this, follow the path that is demarcated by these light blue glowing lanterns that appear within the fog every now and then. Eventually, you'll find your next grace checkpoint and a guide stele which unlocks the middle section of the map.
They're all in the car.
His butt was all on my booty like that. He was beating on the side of his butt. His butt was
So he's a great source of defense in an abandoned hut. Find the abandoned hut, and the thug nearby will sell you boiled prawns for 600 runes each, which vastly increases your defenses while consumed. So he's a great source of defensive items, and if you do his questline, he'll show up later in the video in the next area as well. After this, follow the path that is demarcated by these light blue glowing lanterns that appear within the fog every now and then. Eventually, you'll find your next grace checkpoint and a guide stele which unlocks the middle section of the map. Take this opportunity to mark this gazebo on the map to your southeast. This one gives you 3 smithing stone shards, tier 3, which will help you upgrade your weapon very soon. Grab these and... head north to your main marker. I should probably explain what the behind 1 unlock smithing stone. Next 9. If you haven't, it'll probably just go up to +8. Regardless, upgrade.
What is he wearing?
He's wearing. Those are shorts.
Leggings?
No, those are shorts. Nike shorts. Wearing Nike shorts.
You are a mere visitor to house guest. Yet remember your place.
Bitch ass nigga, I'll fuck you up. Talk shit again.
What is it? The map indicates where the gateway is hidden. It will lead you to...
Coda.
Sleepy.
Yeah. That's all cute.
You like that?
Yeah, I want to put my finger in his mouth.
You start cleaning.
No, but I want to put my finger in his mouth.
You put your finger in his mouth?
I want to. I want to put my finger in his mouth.
This is cute, but this ain't. But this is cute, but this ain't.
When I looked up different hairstyles to do and I tried it.
This is cute, but this ain't.
There's something different.
This is cute, but this ain't.
There's something different. Look at my butt. What?
Yeah, I get to see that booty all the time. You didn't do doggy for me.
I hope my shorts still fit me. My ass is small. It don't look the same. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad.
Well, I took you for no matter. It's lay out your arms. I spoke with the girl. She has a gift, so I told her if I'm indebted to a spirit, you know, that was all I could do. So I'm sorry.
Your weapon as much as you can by going to the blacksmith in Round Table Hold, and by this point, Roderica should have also appeared in Round Table Hold. Talk to Roderica, then talk to the blacksmith, then talk to Roderica again, and that's been upgraded. You should be ready to fight the boss. This is maybe the hardest thing in the run, although honestly, it's not that difficult. The whole reason we chose this weapon and the reason we chose these spirits is because they all do blunt damage to this boss. And the boss is very weak to blunt damage. Just let your spirits get the aggro and try to R2 her enough
Doesn't
to
Lexi
the
look
physic.
different?
And remember,
He does? He looks way different.
this next point, kind of want to offer a bit of a disclaimer. If you're not having trouble with the game at this point, I don't think you really need to go much further. A +6 or a +9 weapon is more than enough at this stage, and you can just go back and level up. But if you really do want to become God mode early, then go for it. You can use the Dectus medallions we gathered in previous sections of the video to unlock the Grand Lift for use, which shortcuts you into the next stage, which is Atlas. Exit the lake here and head north, then northwest, until you reach the edge of this cliff. You'll see some grave.
He came over my house. Wow. People are watching. Everybody are watching.
For use, which shortcuts you into the next stage, which is Atlas. Exit the lake here and head north, then northwest, until you reach the edge.
My stomach was too big. Look at my tummy. It's flat. But I was small. That was when my mom was like, you look anorexic. You need to eat more food. I'm gonna take you. See, Preston don't look like this either.
I grew up.
See, he's always like gay. Acted gay. Hey, girl.
Huh. What'd she say? What?
That was really.
What'd she do?
She's a N-word. She called her vape that. So I was like, I don't remember that, sis. I was high as fuck. Cute. What is this? Oh, it's so fucking skinny. What the fuck?
Yeah, fuck that. We're running.
No. This is 2019. Like, look at my stomach, though. Like, there's no really any roll. There's no really roll there. It's flat. I wish they still had those underwear.
There's a boss down there somewhere.
What's doing this shit? My underwear was undone. Look at this. I'm in front. I was in the trunk.
Bruh! I killed you, bitch!
In the trunk. Look at Antimo's yummy food.
Always.
So delicious. No, it was so good though.
That charger, man.
Like this. What am I doing? That's my longboard. See? My longboard. In my longboard. Hello. In my stickers. You like my stickers?
A lot.
Yeah. They used to be on top of my dresser. That big black one that's under my clothes. Yeah, I gotta repaint it because when I took the stickers off, it took off the paint. So I gotta repaint it. I asked for a whole bunch of stickers for my birthday. I don't know what to do. When I was kind of an alcoholic. Yum. What time was it? Okay, 8 o'clock p.m. It's fine. This one time it was like in the morning. Look, a juice. Look at his face when he did that.
My sweet bitch!
Hello? Are you gonna bring home food? You should bring home food. Bring home like a lot of that. Well, okay, well, if you make it, you should get chicken that rips apart and put that chicken in here. I like the chicken that you just rip apart and like when you bite into it, it's like it looks like that melts, you know?
Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running.
And on Sunday? Out loud?
Is Jay next to you?
Yeah.
Am I in trouble?
You're on speakerphone.
We'll read it.
On Sunday, we're talking about the school attendance, and I want Jay to be there too.
Yeah? Because we're gonna have some changes.
Changes? What changes?
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it Sunday.
Okay, whatever.
Bye.
Bye. Obviously, doesn't need to be more fucking changes. What the fuck was that?
Why do I get in trouble for not doing anything? I'm not telling you not to go to school.
Or she's gonna be like, you have to be leaving here at 9 o'clock every night. That's not gonna do nothing.
She's gonna say I'm not gonna be able to come over as much.
Like, still gonna be fucking saying.
That's what she's gonna say.
It's like, that's not gonna do anything. She's gonna make it sound like.
So my mom and I are getting Star-based today. Where are you going?
I feel like it's coming from Sophia's perspective right now. Where's her mom? To an extent, just in a different room.
Because I don't do shit.
Sophia don't do
I
shit.
don't party, I don't do nothing.
She's
like
not
that.
talking about, that has nothing to do with shit at all. It's a lot of niggas. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Ruined my fucking mood.
You're okay.
When I was younger, I used to tell her that I wanted to go with her.
Ooh, what the fuck? why we have to have a meeting and we can't just talk on the phone. No, I got involved in this meeting.
I found a bug in me.
In what?
Marijuana.
Really?
Yeah,
I think I was there when I was with you.
It was stuff that we got, not from like the disco lounge. It was like a worm.
Really?
Yeah, it was hard, but it wasn't been dead. There's this TikTok that went on my For You page, and it was just like bitch that was literally just skinny bones, and she would like be doing this yoga shit, and you could see literally the muscles. It was nasty. And like it literally was just skin and bones. And she would like do something to stretch, and you could see her muscles move. It was nasty. Like her calf muscle and her arms. It was horrible.
Too many Glockies.
Made a goal.
You again. I thought you'd received a fellow Lou. I'm glad to see you. I found it in Godric's graph. You defeated him. Make good use of it. I don't intend to. Ah, yeah. I wonder if he's in his study. If you haven't, your father is a leader of the realm. I'm sure talking to him will be worth.
Shoot, that's it for today. We did a little running around, finding some stuff. I low-key forgot I was streaming, bro. But alright, bye-bye.